Hey, just ended my live stream and then had to come down to this. Um, you know, little lapse in judgment. We had talked before about putting a water trough over here in the feed barn. We've done it before when we split 3 groups up here, and we only got 2 groups. But unfortunately, the pregnant cows we left in the main part of the barn and the lot, so they had water. Well, the 2 that are going to go to slaughter in a little over a month are in the 2-year-old's lot there, with their calves in the 2-year-old's maternity pen beside them. Yeah, we messed up. These girls got locked out of, moved pastures yesterday in a nice rainstorm when we brought some other cows up. And the pasture they were in, they had the creek. Yeah, we put them in one where they didn't have any access to water. Wondered why they were raising hell tonight. My bad. It happens. I don't care who you are, it does happen. So, they're all up here hammering on the water trough. Doesn't take long for 30 cows to empty a 300-gallon water trough when they haven't had anything for a little bit. And we're low enough that I think there's only 3 fish left in this trough, but we're getting them out of it before they get slurped up. That happens once in a while. And 3 fish isn't quite enough to keep this trough clean. That's what they're trying to do. They got 2. That should be the last one. And we're gonna, hopefully they get filled up on that. We're gonna move a 100-gallon trough over there. That's what it's gonna have to be. Good thing is we got extra troughs. Especially after we had to bring the one up from down the road. It's right over here. Bad thing is, that 3/4 inch hose that's now going there, helping the floats and the 2 1/2 inch hoses. Yeah. More fun, but we'll get her done. They'll be happy with us later. And I'll probably get you some tomorrow. Video up today, just did a 3-hour live stream. Crazy people. But it was fun. I'm trying to see if it'll go up. I don't know if it's going to or not. And of course, right now, for some reason, the bulls decided they wanted to fight down here, and that's we'll get them out of here. Better off with them with a good fence, and the slot fence isn't very good. So, like I said, more later. Hey, check it out. Blue sky. Blue sky. He thinks you want to move this auger. Oh, what? Oh, no. It's been sitting here with all the rain. Smells good. And needs to get cleaned up. Still the rest of this stuff and get it out of here.
Smells lovely, yo.
Got to get the augers out of the way too, but until we get done cleaning seed, I don't want to shove the augers back here. Hopefully in a few days we're going to clean more seed. Okay, that's it for now. Well, stupid's getting a little smarter. Really didn't have much luck yesterday getting anything in him. This morning I walked in here and he was laying down. He got up. If you look, he's got a little color on his nose. He's got a little milk nose. Still not breathing the best. But, you know, he went through a lot coming out. And Mama's udder's kind of one-sided. So I thought, did he really do it? But he was still laying around like he hadn't eaten. Laid out like he was ready to kick the bucket. He was a little bit early and big. And, you know, had the disadvantage of being half out. And not being able to breathe too well when he had to breathe. So I think the little jumpy once in a while, that's just his guts trying to work. And they're not always, if they're a little early, the guts aren't always quite up to snuff. Kind of like that, it's like, ooh, something just hit. But after I was down here, number 2 and her boyfriend Jake, they come down. And they walked in and he was eating. Actually, they came down and checked on him and he was laying there, and she came up and asked me if maybe get some electrolytes in him. if we can. And they said it looked like they thought he might have ate. And I was thinking, yeah, I think he might have. They came down with about a pint of electrolytes to try to get in him. And he was eating. So, one step at a time. She got a little bit of electrolytes in him, not a lot, but every little bit will help. And when they're a little early and they don't get to eat right away, their guts tend to dehydrate a little bit inside, and it doesn't take much to get them up and going again. So hopefully got enough to him. In the meantime, you know, he's going to be in here with Mama for a while until he's good enough to go out. It might be a week, I don't know. So that's how today is so far. And so far it's not bad outside either. So still lots of stuff to do. Just like every other day. So and we got some critters in the hayfield. We got to get them out. There was a few calves this morning, and now I guess there's a couple of cows with them. Probably won't see much of that getting videoed because it's kind of hard to ride the bike and do the video. And yeah, there's Jake. And number one over there. And still, yeah, that one's alive. There's still two dead bikes. A friend of mine working on those is, I think I said it in the video, his wife's got a couple of health issues going on. So he's been busy helping her deal with that, taking her to the doctors. And there's little Grumpy.
My grumpy baby.
She's still pretty hoarse. Yeah, that was a little better move, but... And of course the bottle boy and both of their mothers right there. Alright, we'll find something for you today. Maybe we'll even get in the field. We ain't there yet. Between having to get cows out of the hayfield and fix fence, and then most of the tires on the back of this tractor were a little low on air. But hey, here's our neighbors. Any old equipment you want, they'll never sell it. And that old articulated Massey right there, that's actually my old tractor. Dead engine in it, and it was going to get scrapped because I didn't have a motor for it. Well, they bought it, and it's been sitting there for the last 10 years. And it looks like they're ready to cut hay. They already have. They cut this around their dad's old house. It's vacant. So yeah, lots of good stuff there. Any parts you want, if you got about 10 times more money than it costs to get a brand new part, you might be able to get one. They're alright people though. It's two brothers, they're twins. Their grandfather bypassed their dad and gave it to them. So their dad had the responsibility of making sure that both of them had all the equipment they needed. And the one brother, both of them went to school to be engineers. One of them worked for Freeman building balers for a long time, and all the other one did was farm. I don't know how many acres they got. They farm more than what they own. I know they own at least 300, if not 500 right here. So, anyway, and we're going halfway up that hill in front of us. Actually, there's, you can see the field. It's right in front of us. The only spot that ain't trees. It's going to take a few minutes. Probably show you the shithole field when we get there. It's full of junk. Forgot to get you some. There's the poop hole. There's the tractor. And unfortunately, he's going to be 3 times across that. And no, it goes up the hill really slow. That's why we need a 4-wheel drive on it. Just got to put a happy ending on the end of this video. He was laying over here and I just got him up. Oh, now he's going to try to poop. He's, other than pooping right now, he was standing here when he got up and did a little stretch. Back was nice and straight, which he wasn't before. I know his hips are still kind of not quite right. They should straighten out. And I asked him if he was going to get up and get something to eat. He's been doing that on his own. And hey, look at there, everybody. I know earlier in the video I said he figured it out in the middle of the night because he had the milk nose this morning. And then number 2 watched Watched him eat. Makes me happy. His prognosis for going out is getting sooner than later, which is a good thing because she's been a good mama once she figured out that he's supposed to eat on her. Yeah, aren't you, girl? You're a good mama. Got him cleaned up when she finally got up and standing here letting him eat. She should be licking his butt, but I see what's there. I wouldn't want to lick it either. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hit the like if you haven't, please. Subscribe if you haven't. We appreciate that. And hold on. We'll see where the ride really goes. So, Memorial Day weekend, Sunday evening. Hope everyone's having a safe and enjoyable Memorial Day weekend, and don't forget what it's about.
Well, this is success. Yes, I know he's laying down. But if I'll the bottom laying down, it's better than us trying to tube him. Which, as you guys saw in the other video that Dad did, that's what we've tried. So wish me luck. As requested, here's my cabover. She's still a little poor pop. But pardon everything that's on it. That's what happens when decorations don't have room for it.